But why can't Man United sign Jobe Bellingham? Why not?
Good question.
Because Jude said, brother, I've been there.
Yeah, Jude said no.
Do you know what makes me laugh? All you lot want to laugh at me, but then you're going to see him destroy the German league and then come back to me like, Specs is right, we should have grabbed him. Grab him before the cakes get... Grab him before the lift comes. Grab him before the turn... Wait, I was coming.
Rev.
Grab him before the bra connects at the back.
Fair.
Oh, because
Right?
the Brock
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Because if the
mean?
Brock connects is over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a good That's a good one.
Welcome back to From My Left. Anyway, guess what? I'm playing at the St. Mary's this Saturday. Hey!
you playing St. Mary's?
Yeah, man.
One of the first jobs I ever did, maybe the first job I did with Steve-O the Madman was at St. Mary's.
Was that with one of the young Southampton players?
No, that was actually the first maybe the first Sidemen game. I think it was the first one. I think it's the first one, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Why are you playing there?
I'm playing there. You know Pieface? He's organising the game. And they've called me. They need a centre-back. So someone's told him, you need to get Specs.
It's funny because I was with you last week when you messaged him asking to play.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because someone...
Is
Why are you
you.
laughing? Wait, man. Pieface was looking for me, and that guy was looking for me. So, you know, I had to go around, and I had to go to Pieface, and I had to go back round. And then, yeah, now I'm in.
Have you worked with Pieface before?
Where did me and Pieface work together?
Oh, the Euros or something?
His name's Jack. We've worked together. I remember looking at his face from the side thinking, oh my God, why is your shoulder
you might
there?
have gone to the Euros with
Is
him.
it?
Yeah. Is your shoulder there?
His shoulder's like, it goes all... Let's not talk about that. His face is class.
What team does he support?
Plymouth Agility.
You know who Plymouth Argyle are being linked to as the new manager?
Okay, is it a former player?
No, not former Plymouth player, no.
I'm going to guess.
Not that you know many former Plymouth players.
Oh God, Marco Di Vaio.
Jordy, have you got a better guess?
Jack Wilshere?
Yes.
No, I'm all right.
Jack Wilshere.
Bro, I
It's
know.
a former player, you tot.
Not a Plymouth player. Marco Di Vaio is a former player as well, Specs.
Not for Plymouth, you tot.
Yes,
Why
exactly.
did you say Jack Wilshere, you tot?
Because I know he left Norwich.
Norwich, yeah. He was only temporary, wasn't he?
Super Jackie Wilshere.
Plymouth Argyle's manager just left to go to Shalke.
What?
Yeah.
Are they back in...
Nah, Bundesliga 2.
They're still there this whole time with that stadium and all them fans and that blue. God damn.
I can't wait for the winter. I need FM back, fam.
When do you think Football Manager's actually going to drop? Because they could drop it early now.
No, they're going to wait till the end of the summer.
Yeah, obviously, because of the transfers.
But then I think that's when they drop.
I'm playing FM 19, man. Still.
Bro, give up.
No, man. No way.
Just give up.
Dimitri Mitchell's there.
I know, but Dimitri Mitchell's in a new FM too.
Yeah, but where is he? Exeter?
Yes.
No, man.
You don't want him there.
I want the 19-year-old Dimitri Mitchell.
Speaking of which, we had a great week last week.
It's been a great start, actually, this year. You know what? We should have we should talk a recap.
I got you pizzas for having a great year.
Oh, my God. Honestly, bro, I want to burgle your parents' house, man, whilst they're in there.
My parents don't live together.
That's a big extra. Yeah, that's true as well.
T, does your mum, does your mum, get ready, yeah, in the house and go nowhere, just walks around in shoes and clothes on? T, no. Do you remember those parents
I think I know
that
what
were
you
getting
mean.
ready, but they ain't got nowhere?
I think I know what you mean. Yeah. No, my mum's always going somewhere.
Oh, so she leaves the house?
My mum's barely in the house.
Jordy? Or is it nightgown? No, is it 3 p.m. nightgown?
My mom really steps out still.
3 p.m.
Yeah, my mom steps out.
Lazy. That is lazy.
Just so you lot know, Lloris Karius is at Shalke.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who else is there, T?
I'm struggling with anyone else. I'll be totally
I remember when I
frank
saw him
with
in
you.
the club.
Karius ruined his own career, you know.
That was sad, you know.
You see him in the club?
I saw him in the club, yeah. Saw him on tape about 2-3 years ago. Liverpool were down here.
Because they won the FA Cup.
And they were all in there. Andrew Robertson, James Milner. And I remember, do you know what was mad? I remember walking in the club. I got searched, ID. I walked in and I'm seeing 40 bouncers in the club. I'm thinking, what's going on? You know, with the... what's
With the
going on?
earpiece.
What's going on? Is there... And I realised every player had a bouncer.
Did you buy your own drinks?
Huh? Did I buy my own drinks?
Or Like,
No, they weren't drinking like that. I remember Oxlade-Chamberlain came and gave me a big hug. Where is he now?
he's at Besiktas for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Playing DM.
Playing
Doing
DM.
some
And they've
good
made
stuff there.
And they've made it to Europe.
Yeah. I like him deep, you know.
Pause, man.
Gee. That was
Well done.
that was
Well
that
done.
was saucy.
Well done. You got me. Well done.
Oh, I'm exposed.
We got you, T.
No, Ox
Yeah.
in the DM, I like the look of it. I always liked him there. The problem was he carried the ball a bit too much and he would lose it. He would lose it because he carried the ball a bit too long. But he was really good at receiving the ball, turning in those kind of
Ox was
deep
sick.
half spaces. He's a good player, man.
Ox was sick. Ox was. I was about to say what Gibbs White. I know these man are, but it's going a bit too far.
That's
He's
a bit
probably
too far.
Bit Rodgers type of player. Do you know what?
No, I like that.
Let's be honest. Oxlade was better than them, though.
Oxlade was
was better than those guys.
That's a legit wonder kid.
No.
Nah,
for me was
you know
better.
what? It's tough. In this, if
T.
that player came out in this era,
T.
the way people will talk about Oxlade-Chamberlain.
When he went by, when Arsenal went Bayern and Oxlade battered Bayern by himself with Robin on the pitch.
Well, he was, and because he could play wide, he played inside. I just think if today he would be starting as a deep line playmaker, and people would rate him so highly.
I'm saying it. Out of all the Rodgers, the Gibbs Whites, the Ezes, they're all sick.
I'm glad you threw Eze in there,
Yeah?
because otherwise it was getting racist.
Oxlade-Chamberlain was better than all of those guys.
It's not true.
It's interesting. It's an interesting point.
Better dribbler,
I'd have to think about that.
very direct,
So
stronger,
physical, yeah.
very physical, can shoot.
Finishing.
He had everything, and he could play anywhere.
Yeah.
I reckon, yeah, and I've
Good passing range as well, you know.
Oxlade was complete,
I've
man.
completely made this up, but I reckon there's a world where Everton won him, but he's because of his Liverpool ties, he don't want to come back.
Ox,
Yeah, so he's stuck in Turkey.
I'll guarantee you right this second, no.
Why?
I guarantee you without hesitation.
Why?
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will come back and play for Everton in a heartbeat.
Oh, you think you don't give a shit
In
about
a heartbeat.
How old is he? No, first of all, how old is he? 30?
30,
Okay.
30, 29, 30.
What was that? What was that? There is no way you done that on my table.
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's 31 and
before-
32 this year.
No. We're not gonna. We hold that. What did you just do,
Bro,
You can't.
no, from my left, not just yours, you get me? Like, we can all do what we want here.
Yeah, but you always need to. It's not consistent. You can't just fart twice a year. I don't get it.
So what should I do? Every time I
Yeah,
meet
of
you
course.
fart?
Do it. Just show me you're here all the time.
Yeah, but you literally told me when PK farted, you wanted to fight him.
Yeah.
That was
Because
around
that's
food, though,
That was,
yeah.
but I was just about to open his drink. Now I gotta wait 5 minutes.
Shalke, though, they also have a player who's a forward who's actually played 10 games, 20 years old, hasn't scored any goals.
Shalke.
Of course, he's Hoyland's brother,
No! Alfie?
Emil. Emil Winther Hoyland.
Hoyland's brothers at Sharky hasn't scored a goal.
Yeah.
He's a striker.
They might be fullbacks, man. They might be inverted fullbacks,
Might
you
be
know, honestly.
fullback.
Inverted fullback.
I thought about, actually, we'll talk about it after.
And just to, again, I like to complete points where we were, where we've been. Let's just close the loop. Besiktas currently on their roster, Gabriel Palista.
What?
Yep. Of course, they have
Wenger owns that club, man.
Ciro Immobile,
Oh, wow.
João Mario,
Oh, wow. Inter. West Ham.
Artur Masuaku,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Masuaku, former West Ham fullback.
West Ham again.
and Rafa Silva.
Play for Wolves.
And Benfica.
Oh, no, that's the Benfica one, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Very interesting. They finished 6th last year, so not like
How
the
many
best.
teams are in? Do you know what? How many teams are in the Turkish league? I feel like the Turkish league has popped up on my YouTube algorithm. You know?
Alex Pritchard plays there, you know.
20 teams
Is it?
in Turkey. Where's Alex Pritchard? Your
Alex
biggest op.
He was my biggest open.
Do you think he could come here and we could settle it?
I don't know where we stand.
Sunderland just went up.
Yeah, but he left there on bad terms.
Oh, he did.
He
Yeah,
left there
did.
on
He went
bad
to
terms
Birmingham
because
on
he was
bad
chasing
terms,
Tony
yeah.
Mowbray.
Oh my God, and he only played 9 times for Birmingham before arriving at Sivasspor.
Yeah, because Tony Mowbray left Birmingham?
Birmingham, yeah.
No, Birmingham got relegated.
Oh yeah, now
Yeah.
they've got
Yeah.
they're good again.
One now.
Yeah, no, they're back up.
Now they're back. They got promoted again. Just gonna check the Sivasspor team, see if there's anyone
there's
because we
someone
can't
good.
not do this, boys.
There's someone good with Alex Pritchard.
Turkish Super League.
I'm not seeing that good person. I'll be honest with
Maybe he
you.
left.
Alex Pritchard, Quincy Menig,
Maybe he left. I don't know.
Samuel Mutasami.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Congolese.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, someone you know.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Boys, by the way, while we're on random players, I was on Insta and I'm doing reels, and I saw someone do a chipped penalty in Dubai. He came to the camera to celebrate.
Oh, sorry.
It's Quincy Promes.
Sorry.
I thought, what's Quincy Promes doing playing for Dubai United?
No extradition laws.
He's on bail.
Yeah, with no extradition.
That's not. You know what? His story is not right. It's not right at all.
Well, he was having a good time in Sparta because he couldn't get extradited, but he went on holiday to Dubai.
No, but I've seen the FBI roll over to Dubai and remove people.
No, they got him. That's what I'm saying. They got
No,
him.
take him then off my. So then why am I seeing him chipping penalties?
Because he's out on bail. He's just not allowed to leave the country.
By the way, I watched it on mute. I thought it was in jail. I thought that game was in jail. Did you see the mountains behind? Yeah. I thought it was in jail.
Does that not make you think, Dimitri Mitchell's story about Memphis? Do you know who I am? Mm. Does that not make you think maybe we should know who Memphis is in that way? Because they're friends, Quincy and Memphis.
Is it? No, because Memphis came out and said... and
they were in Dubai together.
Memphis came out and said Mendy's innocent, Pogba's innocent, Promes is innocent.
Yeah.
What you lot are doing are terrible.
Anyone that's called Memphis means that your parents was involved in this crimes and stuff back in the day.
Why?
What do you mean? It does. If I'm a drug lord or whatever, my son's gonna be called Memphis.
Do you know who's from
Louisiana
Memphis?
and Madrid? Who?
Louisiana and Madrid. Do you know who's from Memphis?
Who?
Yeah.
I think he was gonna say
Glorilla?
a battle rapper. Glorilla's from Memphis.
Yeah.
Down south.
Yeah.
Glorilla's grown on me, by the way.
Oh, she's quality. She's
Yeah.
class. That album's amazing.
She looks like a girl I used to link back in the day in Sutton.
Oh, really?
They look alike.
Interesting.
They say shoot. Son, what's up with you?
I got nothing to add.
Yeah. Oh, you hear what I said? She looks like your eyes link. Something, that's what I'm saying. They shoot.
All right.
Something, what's up with you?
I heard you.
Well, boys, we're obviously one man down today. Miles is unfortunately at a funeral, couldn't be helped. But we were going to bring someone else in. Dazza ended up being too busy on the day.
You was going to call Sean?
And everyone else was too controversial.
You was going to call Sean to say sorry to SDS?
I wanted to talk about it, but I thought, that's not my business.
Sean should say sorry to SDS. Sean, if you're watching, it's over. It's over.
There's one thing I've learned. It's 2 words, it's one hand.
Sean.
My bad.
My bad. Let's move on.
I hear it, man. It's fun. You know what I mean? But SDS, they qualified.
You went to that. What was Baller League saying last day?
Ballers League was busy. It was
called it
intense.
Ballers League, even though the word Baller League is everywhere.
Is it?
There's no
yeah.
S.
So I'm going to call it Ballers League for the headache they're giving me getting in. Yeah, so Felix, look, if you're watching, bro, this is a game. But yeah, basically, I've gone down there. And SDS have played, they've won, and they needed those 2 teams to draw to get through. And you know
those
what?
2 teams.
Yeah, I can't remember the names. Was it no,
Vision and
Santan. Yeah. So I looked at Santan Dave's jacket and the colours. I said, you know what? You can't go through.
Class jacket.
What?
Class jacket.
The colours. Sorry, man. Louis said, what did Louis say looks like?
Pull up bar. Chin up bar, yeah.
It's an expensive jacket, by the way.
Is it, yeah?
This is
Dave will buy that, man.
Any of us get away with that jacket.
Called, who, me?
Never.
It's called, the jacket's called...
Corduroy.
It's called bad. It's always what it's called.
Massimo Dati. It's a Massimo Dati jacket.
My jacket's better than your jacket.
But this jacket's smooth. And it goes with the glasses as well. I got style, man. Come on, man. You think I was dancing on the lights for no reason?
Oh, man.
But do you know what's good? Obviously, now I want to ask you this. Did you see it?
I did.
What'd you do in that situation, yeah? Where Toby's team score. But it's obviously past the 30 seconds. But do you go to VAR and be like, nah, man, that's the 30 seconds? Or do you like in basketball? Wait, dang, but someone's gone for the shot and everyone's waiting.
Yeah, it's true.
Boom, and then celebration. That feels like...
I thought that was...
It should be that.
I thought that's what was going to happen. I thought it was like a buzzer shooter. But the rules are the rules, bro.
It's interesting because in football, yeah, if the whistle goes, it's the game's over. It's not about whether the ball's been kicked. So in basketball, it's about whether the ball's in someone's hands. Which Baller League does take a lot from basketball. So that's interesting.
It should have been a goal.
The ball left his foot, but it didn't cross the line before the clock went.
It's very interesting.
Interesting, yeah. So the goalkeeper still made an effort.
Yeah.
So you know what I would have done? I would have said a baller league. Yeah,
Match.
Yeah. a game, ill version versus SES.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what should have happened.
Yeah, that's what it should have been.
If I'm Toby, that's what I'm saying.
Us versus you, and that way, we're everyone. This
And you know
WrestleMania.
what? Just do it on YouTube. Don't even include Baller League. Just whoever wins shows up to the tournament.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something then. You lot are Sharky on a gangster thing. You seen Toby, it's got snatched from him. He says, Toby, obviously the game happened on Wednesday. Thursday, link us, let's have a game.
Let's be real, Sharky.
I'm willing to put my top 4 on the table.
Bro, SDS, the way they're playing, they've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, did he? Come on, man.
Bro, the way they're playing.
Oh, did he?
I think he's their best player.
Yeah.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, I was.
What's strawberry?
My heart.
The way that look. The funny thing is, Sharky took a lot of bullets for changing everything halfway through the season,
And he ended up being right.
and he not only was he right, they might go on and win the whole thing.
Bro, they haven't lost. Not only was he right there, they haven't lost.
So they should take on all comers at this point. There's talk about playing the German teams. Bring them.
You know who they're playing next?
No,
I think they're playing United.
No, they're not.
really.
Yeah.
United needed to win or draw.
And they lost.
Exactly.
So they're playing each other.
No, they needed to win or draw to. Go on, find your phone.
But do you want me to make the phone call?
Make it.
Who's SDS playing in O2? They're playing United. Because PK said to me, they're going to take them seriously now.
Oh, you shouldn't say that. What PK said.
Yeah, he's their third. Yeah, so that's who they're playing next. Yeah. Oh no, they're probably not playing them next. It'll probably be SES versus MVPs, and then United versus Deportrio, right?
It could be a United SDS final.
Yeah, I think that's what it could be.
If SES win this thing, Sharky, everyone owes Sharky, my bad.
Sharky should go United.
Yeah, and
No, well, he's more of a director.
well, we have
you don't need a
no,
director
we've
of
got to go
football.
back to John, Big John.
Yeah,
What does Big John do?
I thought about that.
What does Big John do?
Big John got to make a new TikTok saying, guys, great decision. Guys, my bad.
Franking now.
He's got to put on an STS shirt and walk out through the tunnel next round.
Pranking him right now, man.
Lads, sorry. Innit? I get it. Are you crazy? We left you and you got better. Oh, bro. Allow me.
Hello.
Hello, Big John.
How you doing, brother?
You good?
Yeah, I'm blessed. Can't complain.
Oh, who are you talking to?
Specs.
I tried to prank call you, man. I tried to be the CEO of SES and try and call you back. And you know it was me. When did you see my new number, John?
Bro, your profile photo shows up.
WhatsApp calls. He's so cheap.
My mirrors are off, man. All right, hey, I'm going to call you on private now. Love, John. Love, bro.
My favourite thing about that was a Sharky impression.
Is it?
Well, yeah, you said the CEO of SDS.
Yeah, I was going to pretend to, be like, yo, you back? But my face come up with this. Oh, my God. I'm taking my picture off now.
Just phone people. Stop WhatsApp calling people.
What manager would you lot say Sharky is?
Well, he's not a manager, is he? Well, he is a manager, but he's got a head
manager
coach.
with a head coach.
So let's call him a director of football.
He's
then.
Fink.
I think he's Wenger.
He's Fink.
You mean Hansi Flick?
Is that his name? Fink? No,
You called him Fink. I called him Fink. You've called him Fink a few times now.
yeah, he's Fink for Barcelona. 100% to you.
I think he's Wenger.
Did Fink get set to Bayern, yeah?
Yeah.
And then
Hansi
we've done a
Flick.
analysis with Barca, right?
Yeah.
I think he went Germany quick too.
Yeah, it's him. Oh, and he was at Germany, wasn't he?
He might be Dan Ashworth.
He's Wenger.
He's a director of football, bro. He's got a coach.
Yeah, but Pat Rice.
You
His
think
coach is Pat Rice.
You think Pat Rice was installing the tactics in these players? Steve Bold.
He's Wenger. Do you know why he's Wenger? Because he won't make a scene, but he will complain.
Can I say SCS went and got a serious manager, by the way?
That's what I mean.
Exactly.
Not a serious
No,
manager.
that
guy's serious.
They're legit now.
They're gonna win it, you know.
That would be class. Because look, Angry Ginge SDS. I'm a big fan of both those teams. I don't actually.
Neither of them are my favourite team, you know.
Yeah, T. The other teams are very good still.
The team Kieran Clark plays for?
MVPs and Deportrio.
They're Trio and
Oh, what? They're not the team I'm talking about, not the top four.
No.
So
You need
Deportrio's
to go back to ballers.
Deportrio's Alan Smith, Micah Richards, and Gary Lineker.
Alan Smith.
Did I say Alan Smith?
Yeah, Alan Shearer.
Alan Shearer. And MVPs is
Same thing. Yeah.
Lehmann and Jammer.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I thought you meant Jens Lehmann.
By the way,
Alicia Lehmann.
by the
No,
way,
yeah.
Jens Lehmann does the most steps at Ballers League, and he's Pele at Selfridges.
Oh, really?
No one taps him for anything. It's rude, you know. That's Jens Lehmann.
But yeah, Miles is not here, so we're going to do a special episode, just us three. We just dropped an audio exclusive episode on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, actually, me and Jordy saging last season. We're going to sage a few more things over the next couple of weeks. So if you're not subscribed to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, go over there because we're dropping exclusives over there. We've got a different plan for all the different platforms. Obviously, TikTok, we had millions of views last week.
Did we?
Yeah, best ever week on TikTok. Obviously, we dropped Gilberto Silva and Dimitri Mitchell in a week. And that helped. And you guys are doing your part, man, boosting us in the algorithm. Hopefully, we're dropping the content you lot like. Obviously, there's a bit of variety. We're trying to do the soft launch thing. You see the sets evolving, everything's changing, the style's changing.
Oh my God.
Specs
Never even
wearing
noticed.
corduroy now.
What? Yeah, I saw. This looks sick. I was gonna actually snap it, to be honest.
I want two
my
like
friends are
I want two like eyeballs. Lou, if you could sort that, just two eyeballs. Maybe they blink every now and then.
Is it? Why do you want? That's scary, man.
Yeah, but we gotta look different.
Oh God. I just realised.
No, we're not talking about that today.
Oh my God.
We Specs. We just announced on the audio show. We actually announced some details about our upcoming YouTube format, which we start recording next week.
You know what am I going to talk about?
We know what you're gonna
We're
say.
going to
Save
talk
it.
about the movie Sinners, which is going to be the first major topic on our new show, The Boardroom.
I just want
no, Specs, no. This,
No, I'm not having it.
no, this is going to be.
Why is there two
No,
of the
stop,
same guy?
Stop.
twins. You
Stop. I
No,
don't
that's
care.
not.
No.
It's green screen. I know who Michael B. Jordan is.
The boardroom
Lazy.
boardroom starts recording next week for our first episode. It will be out very, very soon. The first major topic is Sinners. We've all seen it now. Miles might not have seen it because Miles is cheap. He doesn't go to the cinema, but it's going to be the topic regardless. I'm so proud of you for watching.
90% of that
Sinners.
movie is VO. They had a lot of when they were acting on the day. There was a lot of sound issues.
All right, stop.
See that now.
So
There's shots over the shoulder. Talking in the studio.
stop wasting.
Michael B. Jordan, you lazy sod.
Stop wasting content. It's gonna be one of the greatest recaps of all time. But I'm gonna introduce the panel from my left. He's wearing corduroy. He was not a fan of the already certified classic movie Sinners. His name's Specs Gonzalez.
I started watching it, turned it off, and then I just started watching Friday.
Great film.
But yeah, man, I can't wait till we start filming The Boardroom and I start giving my opinion on some of these, not even just that film, loads of these films that have come out lately. I feel like films are starting to drop off a bit.
To be fair, I'm going to say in the last week, you've watched House Party 2, House Party 3.
Wait. So, what the fuck just happened?
What's happened here?
Oh,
Specs has exploded and he's blowing something
thought
out
you
of his
sneezed.
mouth.
No, I'm sure a fly was up there and just laid back.
Just fell.
Call it a day. By the way, I've got a theory here. So, you know, on my way to my house at nighttime, there's stags.
There are signs everywhere.
And they get hit a lot and all that stuff.
yeah.
But I've watched them. I player cammed a few of them yesterday. And I think they're just animals that are a bunch of leg swingers. Because what they're doing is they will be on the green. Remember, they got the green to themselves. They see the car coming. They run. Run. And the other deers are trying to, they're trying to. Player cam it. The other deers are coming. It waits, gets close. Then it comes out.
Have you got deer by you?
No. I think there are deer close by, but not on any of my
So
routes.
my theory is, any animal, they're not dumb. When they see the lights, they're like, guys, this is my time. And you can see them arguing on the grid. You can see it.
You can't see it.
I told the cab driver yesterday, boss, look, boss, look. He won't even listen. Look. I said, slow down. He slowed down. It stops. The deer.
He's waiting.
The deer looks at the cab driver like, what the f*** you stop it? I said, we got you. It's not your time to die. Go and have sex, man. Go and make some more.
On that subject, I would like you to watch a movie called Me, Myself, and Irene.
Let me just say
Oh
that.
my God.
No.
Yeah,
Don't-
no, yeah,
Do you
go
remember
on.
that movie made us watch?
Yeah. Go on.
With the guy that ate the...
The witch that was breastfeeding.
Barbarian.
Is it the Barbarian?
That's going on Netflix next week.
Tea off.
Next on the panel, he's been in the studio working on new music, and it's getting dangerously close because his studio's not flooded anymore. His name's Jordy.
Yeah, I'm a studio hop.
Oh, my bum cheek, the same part always itches.
Circulation.
Is it?
That's a rash. That's not circulation. It's a rash.
Do you want to feel it? tell me what it really is.
No. I don't want to feel your rush.
You're addicted to the studio, or what were you saying?
No, I'm a studio hopper because I got to finish this album.
You do that album now?
Yeah.
Is that the one with my cousin on it?
Yeah. Would you like to be on it? You came to the studio, you saw it. Oh, you got 2 cousins on it.
What? Is it? The other cousins? Is it?
He's got 2 cousins on my album.
Did you see Shook Knight's tweet the other day?
Who the hell is
Shook Knight from True Tiger. True Tiger? No. What are they called?
Shook Knight, never heard of them.
Slang like this, you get me, blood.
T? Do you know what's mad?
get me?
I know what you're talking about, but we be talking like this. Get me, blood, cars. That's P Money.
Guys, True Tiger. Yeah, I said True Tiger, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, T. I know True Tiger is True Tiger.
Producer from True Tiger
Got
said
you.
that Specs and Lippy are better than most UK rappers out now.
Yeah, that's not true though.
Most UK rappers out now are bad though.
UK rappers out now. Oh, like the new ones?
Yeah.
I haven't still none of them. Nah, I saw one guy that I liked. Clavish?
Clavish is
He's
cold.
not that new, but he's obviously very
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Clavish is
It
cold.
was new to me.
But basically, my point is, it's time for you to take
No.
rapping seriously.
Shai Katia.
Check
Oh,
out,
wicked.
yeah.
Yeah, wicked.
She's good, isn't it?
She's from North.
What?
Yeah, she's from Farm.
What? No way. Pika would have told me. Well, he didn't.
Anyway, Jordy.
Oh, thank you for having me, guys.
So what? Do you want me to on your album?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
But what's this song going to be about though?
What do you want it to be about? That's disgusting.
That's not a bad idea though.
What, me and Specs make a song about?
Pure sex song, yeah.
Should we do a sex song?
I don't think two men should be on one sex song.
What if there's a girl verse on there?
I think a man and a girl can Los Ludacris and Shauna.
Sure, they had loads of
You
sex
know what? You're right.
songs.
You're right because it's like when R. Kelly had that tune "Sex Me." Usher can't have the second verse on that.
That's a great. You know what? This is a great topic. We got to bring this to the boardroom. Are there any good sex songs with two guys on?
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
Jordy, for real.
Okay.
You get a call from your favorite rapper. I'm not going to say Jay-Z because he's never calling you. Pusha T and Malice. And they say, Jordy, we want you on this song, but it's a sex anthem. But Neptunes have made a beat that is dripping with sex. Yeah, because they do that in their beats sometimes.
You know the worst part is they're brothers, isn't it?
That's not the worst part.
Hold on, ain't Skepta got a tune about sex with other guys on it?
No.
Yeah, no,
he doesn't.
all over the house.
All over the house.
It's just him.
It's just him.
No, the streets are somewhere on that song.
I don't think so. No,
I
they're
swear
not.
down.
There's no Mike Skinner on that song, no.
Oh, and Jeremy's not in that
So
song either.
what's your answer?
I'd probably politely pass.
You're a liar.
Politely? Is that a word?
Politely.
Politely.
You're a liar.
T, I'm not getting on a sex song with Pusha T.
And Malice.
Stop saying I'm mad.
Yeah, I don't give a f. I'll get on a sex song with 7 guys as long as we're all talking about the different type. If you're talking about doggy, I'm talking about missionary. You're talking about teabag.
Do you know what? That's a public call out, Specs. You have to now
Sex cipher.
offer that to some of the rappers in the UK. Sex cipher.
man.
Every rapper gets a different position. 16 bars.
Stop.
And I will do the ad libs. When they rap. Say it again.
But TGT, Tank, Tyrese, and Genuine, they used to sing about sex to each other all the time.
Why do I feel like you've been to one of them live shows, T? Of Tank, H-Town, all those guys. By the way, when they all announce a show in November at Wembley, if 20 of them, T, it just doesn't bang. Old men with no tops on, looking knackered as not H-Town. No. That's not Black Street. They made something like that. What's Genuine doing? Genuine, you're done at
Have
here,
you
man.
seen what Genuine does on stage?
He's knackered. He's knackered.
Oh my God.
Thank you for having me. Anyway.
Yes, you're welcome.
Bobby Brown on stage now.
Oh my goodness.
You can't pay me to watch that.
Bobby
No way.
Brown, that's the 80s though. That's different.
Yeah.
I saw John B last year though.
But he doesn't do a lot of moving on
Yeah, he
stage.
stood
does
still.
he?
Is he American or English?
American. He's
You know who was in the country last week? Jojo.
The girl.
the girl.
Baby, it's you. That song.
Yeah.
Baby, it's you.
Baby, it's you.
Yeah, I can't even.
Would you go watch Jojo?
Yeah.
She got
I mean,
bangers.
I might as well watch Ciara. She's round the corner from me.
She's coming on this show.
King's Cross. DJG, AFTV.
From my left.
Ballers League from my left. Well, round Ciara.
Ciara
What a promo.
on
Ciara.
AFTV is mad.
But Russell Wilson could come on here though. He wouldn't be a good guest.
I've got
I've
nothing
heard interviews with
I
Russell
got
Wilson.
nothing
They're
to
not
tell him.
good. They're
I'll
not
ask him about Future dissing him.
good. And Jay-Z digging him up.
Dissing
Kind
Future,
of dissing Future through him. Yeah.
Do you guys want to come with me to the Burning Festival in America soon?
Burning Man.
Burning Man.
You going Burning Man?
Are you allowed in America?
Well, we're working on that now.
So when you're allowed in America, you let
come
me
though?
know.
It's spiritual. It's very spiritual.
I would.
No, it's not really. It's supposed to be, but it's not really.
Okay, so you're not scared?
Me personally, scared of spirituality? No, because
What are you scared of, man?
I'm not the devil.
You're scared of spiders, actually. I remember.
Not scared of spiders. That's not true.
Yeah, that's a good question too. What are you scared of?
Great question.
Spiders, bro.
You're not scared of, no, obviously you're not scared of dogs. You're not scared of rats, mices.
Nah, I was in a pet shop the other day.
Mice.
Actually, there's some good rats. Rats. are
Why was you in
funny,
a pet? Oh, never mind.
man. I have a pet.
Yeah, of course.
You spiders, T.
Nah, I don't like spiders, but I'm not scared of spiders. Spider could be on me right now. I'd just be like, oh wow.
Bang.
It's disgusting.
I don't have any of those natural fears. I don't think really.
So if I basically did a prank on you where, I don't know, say your daughter's dolly's on the floor and you're sitting there and you're in a sitting room by yourself, and I use a rope just to pull the dolly and make the dolly stand up. T, you don't think you're gonna leg it?
Of course.
T, come on, would you leg it, T?
So what am I scared of in that situation?
You're scared of a dolly coming to life. T, come on. Come on. What a prank, by the way.
Okay, then.
I'm gonna get. Remember, I'm gonna get Podolski. I'm gonna travel just to do it to Podolski. I want the asthma to go off.
Do you know that? I think I'm comfortable enough to tell you this. We have got a prank lined up for you, but you will never know when, where, or how.
Do you know there's consequences when you're doing pranks against me? There's consequences, isn't it? You can lose our friendship.
Do you remember when he got pranked at a JD shoot, or like you made him eat like loads of?
Oh
basically?
yeah. Oh, he was so angry.
And he calls me and goes, Jordy, I need to find a cow.
Specs' reactions to pranks are always so
need to find a cow.
out of this universe.
So Specs, why do you always want a cow? What's your plan?
I love cows in it. Once when the cow's in the room, everybody's like, what the f is going on? I want to throw Tigo off. I want that cow to squirt some milk on Tigo's face. See, you don't like it, T.
So there's no plan. You just leave the cow.
leave it there.
He always wanted the
Leave it
cow
there.
to poo in a bucket.
Leave it, man.
His pranks always involve a cow or a bucket.
That's my dream. Tigo walks to his house after a long day of work. There's a cow in the front room.
Why have you not pranked one of the
That's a
stepbrothers
good
yet?
prank.
That's a good question, you know.
And who would you get if you could out of Tyreek and PK?
I've kind of got. I ain't pranked PK, but I basically burgled PK's house on TikTok, and then I ain't really got Tyreek. But I don't know. I think I would have to be very tactical with them too, because they're wild anyway. They would just. I don't know. I think they would love it.
PK's clever.
They would love it.
He'll work it out.
Well, thank you for watching so far. As you can tell, Miles is the one that actually holds this all together. And when Miles isn't here, we just go all over the place.
It's true.
It becomes an episode of a show I get flashbacks of
Is he prankable?
called No
Oh.
Rules Show. Was that what it was called?
It's still cool. That someone messaged me yesterday saying, "Specs, what are we doing with that?" Who the fuck are you? What have you done for No Rules in 5 years?
But please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I know so many of you are like, I'm never subscribing. My algorithm does the work for me. But then we released 2 episodes last week and we released 2 episodes the week before, and I'm getting messages like, I didn't know you did this. I didn't know you did that. And that's because you're not subscribed. And when I say to you, are you subscribed? You say, no, but I usually just get the episode. Now you're understanding what's going on. Subscribe to our channel. Give us a like. Comments are always helpful. We are on all the audio platforms. And when I say all, I mean Spotify and Apple because all the others don't matter.
Hey, don't do that. Let's be clear. They all matter. Because they need to stream my music at some point.
They matter for music. That's fair to say.
Do a live show again.
I'm not in a rush to. They've been asking me though.
That was fun, man. Remember we did rehearsals in my house and we went and performed the same rehearsal on stage.
And you was bold.
That's what rehearsals are for, yeah.
He was bold.
And that was, oh no, we had an interruption. My dad, my Marley passed away.
Yeah, and he
halfway
still
through.
came. He wore a black blown top. He was bold. And there was a fight outside. He left the decks. I'm performing. I turn around. There's no specs.
Yeah.
I don't want to just use this whole intro just for promoting like our Spotify and our Apple podcasts and subscribing to the channel and leaving comments and watching our new show, which is coming soon. I don't want to do that. I want to be very, 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 very clear. We're here to talk about football.
We talk about Nicolas Jackson to Man United.
Well, let's talk about Man United. Specs, what are they doing?
I love it. This summer is all about Man United. I don't care about whatever, like the lap's gone Chelsea and all this stuff. I don't care about that. I'm watching Man United because for me, as someone who's played Foot Manager, I used to love managing in Germany or France and then coming over and taking a job like the United job in England and the summer's mine. Shortlist all these players and you build your 11. And I think United, this is where I'm going to see if Amorim is the guy. Now already T, Cunha, is the other one?
Rambuema.
Love that. Class.
Did the Amram buy them?
They're clearly bought for a system, some way, somehow.
Yeah. I was watching Statman Dave talk about Mbeumo and why they grabbed him. So
That man Dave's a United fan, no?
yeah, exactly.
What are they looking at? Are they looking at those two in the tens?
I would
yeah,
imagine so.
But they want Mbeumo doing Statman. People check Statman Dave's video. Them runs. When you lot are in compact here, he'll do them runs. I'm like, yes, I like it. But T, Nicolas Jackson, we have to talk about that.
Well, they need a striker.
No, but why are United fans telling me no?
Do you know what? They're not clear on something, I don't think. Because when Liam Delap said no and said yes to Chelsea, Man United lost out on a £30 million 22-year-old. They're not going to find value like that in the window now. So their best bet
It's to loan.
is to loan a striker, I believe. With the two young strikers they've already spent a lot of money on.
Because you can't learn Mateta. By the way, 62 million I thought was quite high for Cunha. I know it's a release clause and that, but I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but you're tight. But they're selling Cuckoo. So Delap and Jackson stays, no?
Maybe. But that does make sense. Unless they've got another plan for another striker. But yeah, that does make sense.
I haven't seen.
No, I'm saying in Cuckoo or Jackson have to come, right? Or they have to leave.
And Cuckoo at United would be nice
And
as well,
Cuckoo's
by the way.
almost definitely leaving.
So you're taking Cuckoo instead of Jackson?
Oh, I don't like that balloon, man.
I like Cuckoo though.
I don't like that balloon when he scores.
But it's a different system though. It'll work.
I'm not sure on him.
And Cuckoo's better than because I tried to write my own United 11, and I had Xerxes up there. But then I was like, nah, they'll finish 15th again.
Why?
I don't think he has the legs.
Do you not think? Here's where I'm a bit like still don't see the picture.
Don't
yet.
cuss them. No need. Don't cuss them. Everyone's cussing them.
I don't see
Help them.
No, I don't see the picture yet.
Help them, team.
because in a 4-3-3, Cunha false 9, Buemo on the right, and that they can build a strong midfield if you got deep and Kobe Mainu, Bruno Fernandes, or Mason Mount, depending on where they're going with that. They need a left winger and they need fullbacks. But it's in a 4-3-3, Buemo right and Cunha middle. I like that.
So what's the problem with this one?
It's free at the back, and you got to have wing backs, and you've got one wing back at the moment, and your midfield doesn't feel that balanced in the middle with those two.
But
two to me is not enough.
there's two coming in.
Two what?
Midfielders, definitely.
They've got so many midfielders.
But T,
bro.
there's two coming in. One of them is Wolf Hughes.
I think one's coming in.
And who's that going to be? Because it has to be a game changer.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. I haven't seen. I saw Edison links, but I don't know.
Yeah, Edison's good.
I saw Edison.
That's good from Atalanta because that's legs. That's someone that gets up and down. That's someone's got size. You need. I was even thinking you'd actually go for Doucouré, but you need somebody that's like that. Because none of the guys that you got have got no legs.
That's a fact.
How many positions do they actually need to challenge in one summer?
No.
Striker.
No, it's
Two,
process.
you've got striker 2 10s. You need a right wing back. You need a centre midfielder allegedly, and then you got to worry about.
No,
depth.
they're good.
I think they'll throw right wing back.
T,
I think
to Dalot.
I think they'll kick the can up the road for right wing back.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Keep
So
that
that's
up.
not this summer's problem.
Well, Mbeumo takes a little bit of pressure off that, I think.
I mean, there's Mbeumo, there's Ahmad, there's Mazwari, there's Dallo.
Can I ask you a question? Can't Mazwari play centre mid?
He can. Yeah. You wouldn't know.
I think you'll get run over.
But where
No,
was
next.
Mazraoui's best position in this system?
Right centre back.
Yeah, but that don't feel right.
Mazwari, it's got to be Mazwari, Heaven, Maguire.
Not Euro or Delit.
What? Oh, Euro. No, Delit should go.
I think Euro is the right centre back.
Okay, Euro, Maguire, Heaven. Heaven's got to start, T. He's got to start. I'm sorry. You build him.
Jordy, you didn't disagree.
I really like him. I don't know if he should start, but I really like him.
He's better than Martinez in this United.
Martinez in the back three is very good.
Martinez is good. Martinez takes the ball forward, bro. Listen, let's have it right. Heaven ain't starting next year. Yeah, he's very good, but he's not starting next year. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah. So to answer your question, Mazwari, that's what utility brings you, bro.
I don't think he was signed to be utility, but it doesn't matter.
So United are not getting a defender, you're telling me?
Yeah, I think United should
But to replace who? Because Maguire should not get
Johnny
replaced.
Evans is gone.
replace Delit.
No, you got Euro. You got Euro. You got Euro?
So are you telling me United don't need a centre back?
Yes, Bob, I'm saying to you, okay, you got Martinez, you got Maguire, you got Euro, right? Who you replacing those three? That's what I'm
Martinez.
But you got Heaven. So I'm saying to me, bro, help
Heaven-
me.
no, but
help
Heaven-
me so I can help
No,
you.
but listen, Heaven was like a £2 million 16-year-old buy.
They didn't buy him like not to play. They definitely went and troubled Arsenal's academy for
Of course.
For me, he looks better than Martinez, T, in that three.
Martinez in a free that's like the perfect Martinez.
Okay,
though.
is he reliable?
He's too short for me.
Is he reliable, T?
He's too short for me.
in
he's
what
too
way
rash
is
for
he
me.
reliable?
Like, is Martinez going to give you 5 games of average performances?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say Martinez is in a back three. He's quite stable. Injuries, I can't account for. His recklessness in terms of bookings and red cards that came in a back four.
His injuries are impact injuries, to be honest. The injury he flies into.
Yeah, which will happen less in a back three.
I watched it happen in a Black Free.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not going to happen
Yeah,
at all
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's a little guy, isn't it? He's a little Rey Mysterio.
I tried to help Man United, T. I've decided to walk away from this.
Walk away.
No, walk away. I'm walking
The
away.
elephant in the
You know
room,
what I mean?
though. No, walk away.
Nah, I'm walking.
Okay,
I'm
walk.
walking.
Walk. Stop talking. Then walk. The elephant in the room is the goalkeeper, though.
Savage is coming.
There's a lot of elephants in this room.
No, that's one elephant in the room. It's the goalkeeper.
Well, you've been linked with Man
Oh, it's the
Yang
goalkeeper
today.
now. When I made that song about
we
black
haven't. That's
goalkeeper,
Chelsea.
what did you even retweet it? When I made a song about black goalkeeper, when I told you Nana's black, you should be your goalkeeper. What did you say?
I don't think we was in
He's
the.
a
I don't think.
Champions League finalist.
I don't think we was on the same podcast around them times.
You were.
Guys, we were.
No, we weren't.
Yeah, we were.
No,
Guys,
we weren't.
Actually, you know what, guys? Don't even pick up the files. Don't even pick up the files.
No, we weren't. No, we weren't. Yeah, T, that's the elephant.
Goalkeepers these days, I don't think that's the elephant.
What?
I don't. Onana's a mess, right?
He's
He's
bad.
had a
He's
bad.
very-
He's had a
no,
bad year.
Very.
But
T, he's destroyed that
But
team.
you no.
He destroyed that team.
Destroyed that.
T, when
I
your
don't care.
goalkeeper, T, when your
Grow up.
goalkeeper is that rubbish, the team are like, I'm gonna go yard. I swear down. I've coached under 13s where when the goalkeeper's bad, it's like they have no belief.
What
in
are we
winning.
doing? What are we
Because
doing?
of the goalie. Because they know every shot's going in. Look at United yesterday. They had an Angry Ginger goal. Angry Ginger was in goal. And look, everyone was just like, yep, every shot's going in.
They definitely need to tackle the goal. But again, you're talking about how many positions do they need to sort in one summer?
Well, 2 of them sorted.
You got the Garnacho, Anthony, Rashford, Sancho.
Some swaps, man. Let's work on
There's
some
a
swaps.
lot of players here. You got Luke Shaw. Something. Let's have a Rasmus Højlund, Joshua Zirkzee. Like, who is left when Man United is all said and done? A, who can you actually cash in and get money for? B, who do you actually want to keep around from that group? Because you can't just have them all go. And C, how can you afford to replace the positions you need to
I
replace?
think Højlund will stay.
Because you saw what Paul Scholes said. Paul Scholes said that he spoke to Jordi Cruyff, who obviously is director of football at Barcelona, or was at one point. And he's saying that what he doesn't understand is that they've appointed a free at the back manager who's not been anything to do with Man United's system. So the next manager now has to be a free at the back manager, or they're starting again. Which is what was always kind of my thing, was like, I don't understand how they would completely abandon the players they've got. But you're talking about dissection of your squad for a system with all these players that are already there, with not, I don't know how much, infinite money maybe, infinite resource, or are Man United going to go to the loan market?
Do you see why I walked away? You see why I walked away?
What did he ask?
No, I'm just saying. Your club is.
What did he ask you?
He's asking. It's not my club.
Yeah, no, but what did he
I'm
say?
here to help you.
Tell me what he said.
Basically, what he's saying is, what are you going to do with all those players that you have?
Casemiro.
Who are getting big dough,
Yeah.
and you need to cash in to improve your club. What are you going to do?
Have we improved with them two signings already?
He's answering the questions.
So how should I answer you?
Do you know what? Crowd, because it's gonna like me and Tego put Jordy in the
No,
corner.
they haven't.
We're not doing
We've
that.
got 2 10s.
We're letting you out the corner. Go on.
2 10s, a centre mid and a keeper. 2 10s, a centre mid and a keeper.
That's what you want.
Priority.
Okay.
Priority.
So
Edison.
your 2 10s have already on paper cost you 120,
20.
130?
I don't know what the Mbeumo money is. I think it's 120 though.
120, 130. So 120, and I don't know how much Man United have got. It's football. Everything's fantasy. Everything's made up. Midfielder. What kind of midfielder are you talking about?
Edison.
Legs, man. Box to box.
They need a big guy, big
To play with.
legs up and down. Edison.
To play with.
Bruno.
I think. You see, Bruno said he's staying, right?
To play with Bruno.
Bruno said he's not going Al Hilal. Whether he stays, that remains to be seen.
Bruno stays.
Probably because who the hell would pay that money? You lot have accepted 100 mil for him.
Bruno stays.
The problem with if you're gonna keep Bruno, the midfielder next to him needs to be
Have legs.
like proper legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Bruno's.
But that's what I'm after. A centre mid with proper legs.
But even at their defensively, I feel like you're gonna still get exposed a lot.
Yeah.
The system's bad.
Yeah.
Why would we still get exposed a
What
lot?
happens is
Because you got 2 strikers in the 10, and you got 2 midfielders, one of which is a 10.
2 strikers in the 10.
Bro, Cunha and Mbeumo could easily both be strikers.
But they're
Those are your
10s.
2. Yeah, okay, so they're two purely attack-minded players in the 10.
Yeah, but they're not purely attack-minded teams,
And
though.
your 8 is a 10.
Okay, but
So all you've done is you're going to put a 9, 2 9s, and a 10, and you're going to say this guy's going to carry everybody.
okay, cool. But have they come from 2 teams that where they've actually just been purely attack-minded?
Those players, their only responsibility has been attack, yeah.
That's not true, T.
Of course it is.
They've been behind the ball for a lot of the season.
Yeah, but that's not the same as not being attack-minded. That's just the system they're playing in. Their jobs were to score goals.
I worry when Man United have the ball in the final third with the Cunhas, the Mbeumo's, the Bruno Fernandes, the ball's lost in this transition. Get him, and there's the team attacking you. You got that one midfielder come back.
Your wing backs are going to
You're
have
gonna
to pull in.
Yeah, this is too much.
But I
too
don't
much.
the 2 midfield things. I don't get it. Like I say, if you had to got in a 3-man midfield, you probably have the personnel to have quite a strong midfield, especially with Mbeumo on the right. I don't quite understand this balance.
I should have threw tomatoes.
I
I
don't
should have threw
think-
tomatoes at Omram.
We had a conversation about Bruno Fernandes, and I don't think it works with Cunha because he's a 10, and you're talking about playing him in an 8. So you're going to need a 6 to do a 6 and an 8.
That's
And
why Bruno's gone.
That's why I think Bruno's gone.
That Cunha is a Bruno.
I agree. That's what I think.
People want to bet?
No, but whether or not he does it,
I'm just asking.
But if it doesn't,
Ooh, that stinks.
what was it? Fuck's sake. What's it to?
I think he's going to stay, though.
People with
I
big
get
bums
why you think he
shouldn't do
would
this stuff.
stay, and I'm not even saying he won't.
No, T. People with big bums shouldn't do this because they have a lot of like fat and oil and petrol to hold. Then they release. It's not fair.
I'm not saying he's gonna leave, or I'm saying it makes the most sense for him to go.
No, but it made sense for him to take that Al Hilal deal.
Okay, let's say he said no to that. Do you think Ruben Amorim's gone back to his office and gone, well, he said no to that, so everything's great?
I think Bruno Amorim said, if you can find us another 100 mil, cool.
Yeah, which they probably can't. But
That's it.
you've now got a problem where you've got 2 9s in the 10.
Well, that's assuming they all start. What if Cunha goes up top?
I like it.
What if Cunha goes up top and Bruno and Mount are the 10s? No, Bruno and Mbeumo are the 10s.
I think it'd have to be Mount and Mbeumo.
You're still doing the maths.
If Mount's fit, obviously.
If I was in charge and I had to play that system, I would sit Rashford down, chat to him,
Yeah.
squash it,
Yeah.
play him in the
How
nine.
many managers have sat him down and chat to?
I'd play him in the. I'd play because if you have Wemo and Rashford, you got two
Bro,
natural
T,
players pulling in those
Buemo,
directions.
Rashford, and Cunha. If they're very fluid, you will give teams bumhole problems, bro.
Cool, but that's still the problem still remains. The first problem you lot said.
With the hemorrhoid.
It's not enough midfielders.
Yeah. So Cunha up top, Bruno, Buemo, 2 midfielders.
And you know who my two midfielders be? Edison and then Jesse Gay. Guys that just sit.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll
See
take
what I'm
that.
saying?
But no,
that's
yeah,
how I'll do it.
Just again, just sign a new deal.
Oh, okay. But,
Yeah, but it's with a release clause.
is it?
I'll just make
It would be Edison and Mazwari sitting.
Yeah.
You're putting Mazwari there.
So you've got what Casemiro on 350, Ugarte on whatever he's just.
I bet he goes.
Casemiro.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I bet he
Casemiro's
goes.
got to go to
He's
Brazil.
going,
He's
man.
got to go to Botafogo. He's got to, where he grew up. He's got to go there.
Casemiro's going, man.
I just think it's funny because you signed Cunha and Buemo, and if it was Arsenal who signed Cunha and Buemo, if it was Liverpool who signed Cunha and Buemo, if it was City who signed Cunha and Buemo, the picture's beautiful because the system is perfect for Cunha in the 9 for Arsenal. Buemo obviously not on the right because Saka's there, but on paper, bro, that's lethal. But in the system you lot are playing, you're kind of building this attack that first of all, there's not one of them is a stone cold killer. They're up front, you ain't got one of them.
Okay.
You got a load of nearly killers.
Okay.
You got a load of.
Are they better killers?
Are there better killers?
Are they better killers?
Better than you've had.
Yeah.
Yeah, not than Bruno. Not better than Bruno.
Cunha's a punisher, though, isn't he?
Yes, Cunha's a punisher.
Yeah.
You lacked goals last year. You've added goals.
Facts.
You don't have killers, so the goals you're adding now, you need the defensive system.
We need to add defense for
the
it.
defensive system now has to balance it, and to me, especially with Bruno there, you're basically saying, counter us. We got nothing.
No. It's Cunha, Fernandes, and Buemo.
No, it's Cunha and Buemo, Fernandes.
How much on a bet? No, let's. Yeah, how much on a bet?
£50. He never likes doing this, by the way. Watch.
£50.
See?
You guys are going to put a bet on for £50. By the way, I just heard Specs on a call before the cameras went on, turning down vast sums of money.
And said, what's the
So
is that?
why would I do that? For
Yep.
the vast sums of money, perhaps. It's £50, and you agreeing to that right now, that
I'm saying
Bruno starts in one of the 10 positions.
Cunha up top, Bruno and Buemo 10s.
Okay, forget the other two. You're saying Cunha up top. I'm saying Buemo up top.
He's changed the bet.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
So it's Cunha and Buemo up front.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So the player that plays in that position the most wins.
We'll decide this after 10 games.
Okay.
Whoever's played the most games up front in the first 10 games.
£50.
£50.
Cash, yeah. No black. I want it cash.
No, what's black? No
Bank
black?
No bank transfer.
Oh.
You go cash, but you take it out. So I know it's real. Because you fraudsters, I want the money to come out of your pocket.
So, yeah, we didn't really establish. I'm waiting. Is the Man United the earliest team to move in this window?
I like it.
It's Liverpool.
Why? Because they got Frimpong.
And Kirkers, no?
That's not done yet.
Oh, sorry, no,
He
never
hasn't
mind.
hold
Yeah,
up a
ignore me.
shirt.
But can I say though,
Man
because
United.
you said this a few weeks ago, and I don't feel like people stored it. Man United finished what? 15th.
Yeah.
We know you're a big club, but them days are done. Forget it, it's gone.
Yep.
If Will Hughes is linked to your club,
Yep.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Because it's a process.
Yeah.
I remember when Arsenal got Pablo Mari and they had to work their way up.
Yeah, but we just signed a Brentford player and a Wolves player.
But you're not gonna sign 5. You're not gonna sign 5,
He
6
signed
players.
the sexiest.
we
too.
just signed a Brentford player and
Yeah,
a
but you
Wolves player,
signed the
guys.
sexiest
Yeah, but we're not
too.
going Madrid. We're not going Madrid no more. We're not going
So
Chelsea.
you want
no
Mateta?
more.
You want Mateta?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Will Hughes?
I would actually take him.
Yeah, Will Hughes is a great option.
But I'm different. You know they wouldn't.
No,
I
yeah,
would
yeah,
take
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think what's interesting is Manchester United probably will be in the low market this year. I think Manchester United might be in that
Amrabat.
find a Sterling, find a Amrabat, find a Sancho, one of these guys.
What's the best loan?
I got it.
What's the best loan in recent history?
You always ask questions like at the top of my head.
No, but they don't, because loans just ain't working no more.
Loans they're signed for different reasons. Martin Odegaard.
First loan before he signed.
Good loan.
There are also random loans like David Raya was on loan at Arsenal for the first.
Oh, that's a
year
good loan
and
too.
no, but that's not really. They
No,
signed
but that's,
him
yeah, we're
really.
teeing it up. Yeah, we're going to,
See, I got it.
Go on.
Zinchenko, Man United. Centre mid.
No,
Why?
because it doesn't do any of the things we talked about.
What legs?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
So you play FM, you like to do projects. You would have signed Zinchenko and put him centre mid.
If I'm playing 4-3-4-2-1, my deep line player maker can be Zinchenko, 100%.
Why are you having a deep line playmaker? That is not what we talked about. You got 2 10s. Why have you got a deep line playmaker?
Well, I said if I was playing a deep line player, I would. But
Why would you play a deep line playmaker?
Why not? Because I need someone to pick up the ball for my defence. You've not had a player for a while that's taken the ball from the centre back
That
and played
doesn't
it
need to
forward.
be a deep line playmaker.
Well, that's a deep line player maker's job, you moron.
No, well, yeah, fuck you. As part of a,
me I'd play the game?
As part
Do you know how much trophies? Do you know how much trophies I've won in that game?
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah. By the way,
All right, so you
by the
ready?
way, you are playing the equivalent of FIFA 95. You're playing that
How old
angle view,
Saka?
run down
How
the
old
line
Saka
and
in your
shoot,
FM?
18.
and he's not a wonder kid.
Where's Haaland in your FM?
He wasn't in the
Salzburg.
game. He
Salzburg.
had to activate the Norwegian league to find him.
Don't listen to Tego, man. He's furious.
He's furious.
He didn't fast this morning. Listen. Okay. All right.
So
Two ball.
Zinchenko, bad suggestion.
All right. Two ball winners. You're saying, yeah? So we're doing two ball winners.
I would say minimum 1 ball winner, but a ball winner that can play. Because Ugarte can win a ball, but he can't play.
You can't play.
So is it got better than Zinchenko? Exactly.
In a 2.
In the midfield, yeah.
How can you say no to Zinchenko?
In a 2, maybe not.
So you say no to Zinchenko,
Yes, I would.
I would
but
say
yes to Will Hughes.
Yes,
Yes,
Will Hughes, yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Zinchenko's slack.
Oh, quick question.
Will Hughes isn't slack.
They need someone to do the hurdles before kickoff tee.
I tell you what, by the way, Jadon Sancho, if he was Jadon Sancho,
you've teed that
him
up
in one of
perfectly.
those 10 positions would be very nice.
I asked him a question earlier, and I'm going to ask you: who's a better footballer, Sancho or Rashford?
Better footballer. Born with it.
I didn't say anything else. I just said better footballer.
Sancho.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rashford's better for me.
Have Chelsea got a lot to do?
I think so.
What? Oh, you're hungry. Don't wink at me. don't ever wink.
So then why you say I'm hungry then? Cook for me. Cook for me. Just hungry.
I think they need to add experience. I think they're always going to have that collapse point when young players are over reliant on each other. There's just a natural way that young players can have all the energy, all the enthusiasm, and when energy's up, they're going to be great. But the second they're chasing momentum, the second they're chasing form, young players will struggle and they'll overplay and they'll get themselves in problems.
Why can't Man United go for
Jobe, we're back here.
Jobe Bellingham is going to Dortmund,
But
unfortunately.
why can't Man United into the race now?
I don't think that's helpful in any way.
At all.
How would that help?
Well, at the playoffs game, I watched him. Size,
Yeah.
physicality.
Where are you playing him?
What, next to Edison?
So you signed Edison and you signed Jobe now?
I'm asking you. Bellingham and Edison, is that better than Ugarte or Main and all those other guys in that position?
Can I? What about James?
Let's talk diet. Let's talk diet. What have you been eating?
His arse went, no. His arse stopped
His
farting.
fart
He started
disagreed with
talking.
him.
No, not this time. Your bum has a tongue.
What did you just say?
Your bum has a tongue.
Why is your fart disagreeing with you?
But why can't Man United sign Joe Bellingham? Why not?
Good question.
Because Jude said, "Brother, I've been there."
Yeah, Jude said no.
Do you know what makes me laugh? All you lot going to laugh at me, but then you're going to see him destroy the German league and then come back to me like, Specs is right, we should have grabbed him. Grab him before the cakes get... Grab him before the lift comes. Grab him before the turn... Wait, I was coming.
Rev.
Grab him before the bra connects at the back.
Fair.
Oh, because
Right?
the bra
Yeah.
connects.
Do you know what I mean?
Brock
Yeah.
is over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's not
So-
what they need. It's not what they need.
But you're saying Chelsea need to sign old men?
I think Chelsea need to sign some experienced players. I do. I genuinely believe that. Or bring Raheem Sterling back and have him as a
Did
mascot.
you see who they into today?
Milner,
Magnum. Magnon.
Magnon.
Yeah.
They do need a keeper.
They need a goalkeeper. Yeah. That's where they need work. Liam Delap though, what a signing.
T. Do they need a keeper or do they just take back Kepa?
That's a great question.
Chelsea don't like their keeper. Kepa.
I like Kepa.
That's a bar, by the way.
What is that bar?
Keeper Kepa, I don't know. Apparently his release clause is 5 mil. Wait,
Release clause? No, that's what he's on the market for right now.
we should sign him.
That's not a bad shout.
United should sign him. Stop. Listen, whatever this Werther's you're eating in my ear is pissing me off.
Humbug.
Yeah, you're all about the humbugs these days.
I was called an old man for eating these.
You're an old man.
You are an old man, and you're an old man for eating those.
5 million, United, Kepa, do it.
Kepa, Ramsdale, Savage, I don't mind as long as the black guys out of there.
Pickford.
He won't
You
live
can't
it.
afford Pickford.
Yes, we can.
I told you
Yes,
you
we
can't
can.
shoot from there.
Yes, we
Do you remember
can.
that conversation about
See,
how you can't shoot from
We
there?
can shoot from there.
How?
Why can't Pickford leave Everton and come United? Why?
Because he's going to cost a lot of money because he's that important.
How
to
much
Everton.
money? 30.
No, more than that.
Never.
Everton can't replace him for 30.
Never.
I got it.
Stop
hitting the
banging the table. There's people that listen on.
Have you changed your stance on 2 black centre backs? You have to have.
I play 3 at the back at Werder Bremen. I can't. I'm playing 3 at the back at the moment, but I can't have 3 blacks at the backs. No way.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. And the guy in the middle needs
Crystal
to be
Palace can.
3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who?
Gay. Chris
Yeah.
Richards. Lacroix.
I
Or Chalobah.
Chalobah.
I need one more. For me, I
And
would
they got
have-
Mitchell left.
Rob Holding will be in there to mix it up.
Rob Holding just failed at Sheffield.
Rob Holding to United.
Would you take Rob Holding? I'm just no. I'm asking for a friend. Would you take Rob Holding?
I wouldn't.
Why?
Because he's Rob Holding. Crystal Palace wouldn't take Rob Holding.
Yeah, because of Guehi.
And Lacroix.
And Richards and Chalobah.
Does that mean Holding's bad?
Carl Jenkinson just signed a new deal at Bromley, by the way.
No way. Do you know what? I'm gonna message Carl Jenkinson now.
That's a great move.
He follow you?
No, I don't think so. But
He played in Australia.
Yes, he did. And
Is he
he's
from-
Finnish.
is he from Mexico?
He is finished. No.
No, he's from South.
It doesn't say follow back there, so he's.
No, he doesn't. He's not gonna.
He's-
He's not gonna. Unless United signs to Gary. Where he goes.
Specs, do you remember talking about Pep Guardiola being the American badass next year?
I did, and I've seen who he wants to buy.
Have you seen who he wants in his staff?
Yes, the Liverpool
Number 2. Klopp's number 2.
Is it the one that did the tactics thing on YouTube?
Yep.
No way.
Yep. And Colo Torre, but let's focus on Lijnders.
Yeah, right.
He wants Yaya to his brother after all this.
Colo's coached at
After
high
all
level,
what?
though.
They beefed. Yeah,
Yaya and Pep, yeah.
Oh, right.
Colo coached, he was
Wigan.
assistant manager at Leicester when they won the FA Cup, right?
And Liverpool?
I think he coached
Celtic?
Liverpool.
No, Celtic.
Celtic, yeah. Celtic with Brendan
Yeah,
Rodgers.
he followed
Always has his
Bruno.
hand in his pocket.
Yeah.
Always like this.
Stunk it up at Wigan, I won't lie.
But Pep going with Klopp's number 2, that screams American badass to me.
Do you know what? I need to speak to a number 2. Because I'd love to know what Pep's been doing. Is that his name? Pep Lijnders?
Lijnders, yeah.
Klopp's
I think
chilling.
it's Lijnders, by the way. I'm not going to.
So Klopp's chilling. What are you doing?
He went into management, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, he went. He took a job as a number 1, and it didn't work out.
I'm worried for Pep, you know. Because speaking of badass, I never saw Undertaker walk out with Paul Heyman.
What?
Undertaker was originally managed by Paul Heyman.
What?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You're kidding me, Ted. I never saw this.
Yeah, so Undertaker's actually the original Paul Heyman guy.
Let me check.
And then it was Paul Bearer.
But it's okay. Your point stands. You've never seen him with Trish Stratus. Yeah.
That's my problem. It's like, what's going on here? That's not Undertaker. Are you kidding me?
Ginger Undertaker.
That's That's pie face.
That's mean Mark Callis.
Me, Mark Callis. No, man, I'm talking about Undertaker. So yeah, I'm worried about that. I'm worried he's running out of ideas here.
You remember we talked about how they've got all these wingers. Pep doesn't know how to use these wingers, and now he's talking about bringing in Lijnders. To me, that says, I'm going to work out how to work these wingers now.
But guys, for someone that isn't aware of Lijnders, school me.
He basically, I believe, from what I watched, when when Liverpool played Barcelona in the Champions League and they did that great comeback, he tactically, single-handedly, basically was key to that win. He's very good at doing the tactical analysis and executing the plan.
Got you.
To get that
so
result.
that
He's one of the best at
He's
it.
the tactics
He's the
in
brain.
the game guy.
So that old man that always argues with Pep during the game, he's done. You remember that old man?
Oh, yeah, the guy who replaced Arteta. Yeah.
That grey guy.
But Lijnders, you've released a book, Intensity, Our Identity, but it's all about intensity. His tactical style is about intensity, which is not.
Oh, so they're going to
tactical style.
T Marmouche,
That's what I mean.
Haaland, Savinho.
Doku. And now we're talking about them being linked with Ryan Aït-Nouri,
Sharky,
obviously Sharky, Gibbs White,
Lijnders. Wow,
They're coming, innit?
it's a different. They're going to be different next year.
Their train's coming.
But I don't know if it doesn't have to work.
When you was a kid and you was on a platform and you was going from Brixton to Warsaw because your auntie lived there. Do you remember watching the train just go by?
Yeah,
As a
facts,
kid.
facts.
Feeling that air,
Yeah, facts.
comparing it to a hurricane or a tornado, the movie.
all right, let's stop.
And even watching the film Tornado and seeing them throw bowling balls at the tornado.
Twister, yeah.
Remember, to see if the ball goes.
Yeah.
It was always a truck they used to use to go next to the tornado as well.
And you think that's what
Pep's doing.
Man City is going to be?
100%. That's the train. That's the best train coming. It's the
What's
fastest train in the world.
about that though? If they went high intensity and they went with these wide players as full intensity and really ramped up the speed, what does that mean for Rodri?
What Rodri chills? Just sets
It's
them
not-
off.
No, because you just come from
Just sets them
ACL.
off.
Rodri goes out alone.
He just sets
That's
them
a
off.
shout, you know.
Set someone their way.
Rodri has to go out alone halfway through the season because he can't keep up with the intensity because of Pep Lijnders. Why not, T?
Why not? I can tell you why not.
But then again, Rodri is determined. He's got a cycling machine in his house.
Did you buy
Cycling machine now. Mine's coming. My cycling machine is coming. Yeah? Come on.
But they're linked with Ryan Aït-Nouri.
He's good, you know.
I love it.
He
That's
wanted him in
width.
it one time, half of the season.
That's width. He's looking at width.
That is also. Oh my god, he don't like wingers.
He will like them now.
We know that.
No, but
We said this. If it has to be inside.
Nouri's his winger.
I think he's going to be left back. And they'll play that system where one goes and then one sticks back, like the way they did with Trent and Andrew Robertson. If Trent's gone, Andrew Robertson pulls into the midfield, Henderson swings over, covers that right back position. If we're talking about Lijnders doing this, you're talking about Ryan Aït-Nouri maybe being the Trent of City's new defence.
You just reminded me something. Henderson's linked to Sunderland.
No way. That would be amazing.
Henderson's linked to Sunderland.
But
Sorry.
be real, would you come with me to Sunderland to do an episode From My Left if it was with Jordan Henderson?
I don't think that's even a question. We would be there, but you better not just have us there and not talk to him at all.
Why would I not talk to him?
Because that's what Miles did when we saw Smith Rowe. Remember? Just wasted our time,
Yeah,
bro.
but that's because Miles was shook.
He was.
I was scared of him, yeah.
Bro, listen.
Yeah.
You know when you're typing, I don't need to hear.
Sorry, man.
Just yeah. Do you know?
What's going on here, by the way?
Sorry, guys. That was my manager.
Why is he sending you his 6-pack?
Oh, he's six pack. Oh no. That was one site I signed yesterday. You want to join? You guys got me. Wow.
Wow. We got to keep an eye on this Manchester City situation, though. Because it does feel a bit like Pep he's dropping a shoulder on Arteta.
If you had to blind guess who's winning the league next year, who'd you guess now?
Blind guess right now, I'm probably going Liverpool.
It has to be. Well, Arsenal have to win it now. Like, come on.
They had to win it last year.
Arsenal win the league next year. Finally.
Liverpool won the league at Cantor, whatever that means. I'm not Rory. I don't know what that means. They're signing Verts, Frimpong, and Zerkes.
I know you're mad.
That's a massive improvement in 3 positions.
How can you have Verts?
What do Arsenal
so
do
dumb.
to improve massively in 3
know what Arsenal
positions?
They keep comparing Sesko and Goalkeeper with his name is.
On Twitter.
It's pissing me off, man.
It's so boring.
Goalkeeper or Sesko?
I watched him get none of them.
But allow me, like, man. And you know what I don't like? Neither of them are actually any different to Havertz or Gabriel Jesus. Let's be serious, T. There's no big difference. It's not like it's Isak or it's like a.
If you could tell me that Arsenal was starting the season with Havertz and Gabriel Jesus fit, and they could have a sustained run of being fit, Arsenal don't need to buy a striker. A left winger is more important.
But thank you. That's what I said to Miles. Forget the striker. Go and get a man.
left winger is more important.
Go and get Rodrigo. You're good.
But it looks like Martinelli and Trossard are really here.
It does look like they're getting new deals and stuff.
Really, really here.
Would you take Martinelli?
Nah.
In the 9, you want him?
What? In the 9?
Yeah, you want him?
Shut the f*** up.
But Liverpool, you'd have to back them for the league because they've improved in 2 of the 3 positions. And Jeremy Frimpong is a very good right back.
T, if Wirtz comes, who's their striker?
Right now, you'd probably say it's Jota, but he's not. His fitness is a problem.
And they win the league
It's Vert.
They just did.
again.
Why not? Well, who's improved around them to challenge them? Considering that level of improvement,
Did he get me there?
Yeah, he got you.
a lot has to change this summer for a team to come close to Liverpool on paper. Obviously, bringing 3 first-team players in one window means blooding 3 first-team players into a first team in a year. That's not easy. That might have an effect, but City are doing that. Arsenal are the only team that probably won't bring 3 first-team players in to start this summer.
They might lose 3.
That is probably the strongest position, technically.
Arsenal win a cup next year.
Which one?
I'm gonna go for FA. Arsenal win FA Cup.
I don't think Arteta will ever take a domestic cup seriously.
I think he'll take it by accident.
There's too many good teams now. You can't. Crystal Palace has proved that you can't take it by accident.
No, he'll win it by accident.
I don't think you can win it back. There's too many good teams now.
That's a good point, man.
Pep almost won it by accident.
When?
Like, he wasn't trying to win FA Cup. Eventually, it was just, that's the cup
But
I
he
have to
didn't
win.
win it.
Yeah, true.
But like the way if you're in February and you're in the FA Cup 4th round, Bournemouth know they're not getting top 6. Fulham, Brentford, Palace, these teams they're looking at a Saturday 4th round FA Cup fixture and thinking let's go win that. City are thinking we got Champions League on Wednesday, we got to try and finish top 3. Like I think that the FA Cup now is just a lot more.
Alright, so what are you telling me? I should have said Champions League.
I think Mikel Arteta are, like I said, I've kind of convinced myself that they're favourites for the league. Because they're the team that have to do the least surgery.
I've done that 2 years in a row, you know.
Of course, yeah, of course.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not even trying to be funny.
No, I'm tired.
Last year, I said that's a shoe-in.
This is my last time. This is my last time saying it. Arsenal, it's your time.
I'd be interested to see if they are favourites come end of the summer.
They have to win it.
Liverpool will be favourites.
I've
because
seen
they're the
I've seen
champions.
Bologna win something. I've seen Crystal Palace win something.
Arsenal won something, though.
No, major.
They won the FA Cup.
Come on, man.
You can't. Then why you say Bologna then?
Do you know how many times I've seen the FA Cup in my time?
Yeah, so why say
Do
Bologna and
you
Crystal
think me and
Palace?
Robbie? Do you think me and Robbie, former music artists, won the FA Cup again? Get the hell out of here, man. David Roggerton. What's his name is? His name David Roggerton.
David Roggerton.
What's his name? David Roggerton.
Rodigan.
David Rodigan.
What about him?
What do you mean him and Robbie? You see him on stage?
Okay. Would you and Lippy do a link-up tune if Arsenal won the league?
100%.
What?
But Lippy's got to do the chorus.
Your album.
He's got Lippy's got the chorus though. Lippy's got a great voice.
You do that.
Exactly. You still want to sign to the side?
Shut the
I thought you changed your mind.
Leroy Sane is being linked with Tottenham.
Been offered, apparently. I don't know what that means.
Why can't Arsenal take Leroy Sane?
I don't get it. Why can't Arsenal take Leroy
There
Sane?
must be a breakup with him and I see. It has to be.
Sane makes Arsenal champions. Keep Havertz. Zubimendi comes in. Party goes. Gabriel Jesus Havertz up front. Sane makes Arsenal champions. They've got everything else
But
in
there's
place.
one problem with Sane.
He's a prick.
He's unreliable. And T, he'll be with PK in the streams.
Have you met him?
No.
Nice guy.
I'm not saying he's not a nice guy.
Sadio Mane punched him, and Sadio Mane don't just punch people.
T, I'm not saying he's not a nice guy, but T, come on. There's
And he fought that coach the other day.
something's not, you know what I mean? His temper, his feelings are up and down.
Is he married?
Yes. Because I saw a Bayern Munich fan say that he chose to be at a traditional African function with his wife rather than be at a title celebration or something.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Shut up.
Sorry.
I don't know, man. If you go find me another Sane. I think Arsenal win the league with Sane. And I get, like, maybe him and Arteta don't get on. So maybe he's just a archetype. Maybe it's just a vision.
I just thought something. Specs.
You're going to say Rashford, innit?
No.
Yeah.
That should be boring, by the way. Like, you lot shouldn't keep talking about
They
Rashford.
should be linked. It should be linked more than Gorkas and Sesko. But you're gone.
Jack Grealish.
Arsenal. It doesn't work.
Too much foreplay, man.
It doesn't work. I love Grealish, but I don't think it works at Arsenal.
Not on the left.
Because the way Arsenal play, I feel like if Grealish has to come inside. If Arsenal had a left back, you got me, Louis. If Arsenal had a left back that does the overlap, yeah, like batters that. If we got Kirkers, let's say,
Yeah.
I'm on that.
Yeah. But you got centre backs back
You
then.
can't have your left winger and your left back going inside.
Yeah.
You're doing the Pep thing.
Your left winger goes inside anyway.
Yeah, so I need someone to go outside for Grealish to come in.
Create that space.
All right, one more player, Sancho.
Same problem.
I know, but
Rashford's not the same problem.
Do you know what one thing
See?
about? You know what Sancho's like? I love him as a player. Like Grealish, I like the way he plays. But do you know what I don't understand about Sancho? Why he can't run in behind? That's what I don't understand.
I think he's got the acceleration for it.
Then he can't come to my former club.
Agreed. But I think Rashford and Saka, the way they would open so much space for those midfield runners. Just Rashford, Sane's the one on paper. But Tottenham are being linked with him.
why?
Where's what? Are they going to move Son up front?
Bro,
Or Son gone?
Son's still the top scorer.
is he? Wow.
Son got a lot of goals last year.
Wow.
Question:
Tell me what you think about me.
is Ousmane Dembele the best player in the world?
No, man. No.
What, for me? Yes.
No. No.
Because of what he does, his versatility.
But no, it's because what he done. He's a bit similar to Sharky.
Yeah.
It's similar to Sharky.
It's similar to Sharky,
I
yeah.
remember when he was at Barcelona.
No, that's fair, but no. Like, no.
Yeah, I think resilience. I think sometimes resilience should win you that. But he came out of nowhere. What is this? PSG won the league. PSG won the Champions League after all these years of trying, and they got rid of Mbappe. Mbappe went to Real Madrid to win the league, and then Dembele said, "Yes, watch me win it now."
All right,
as soon as
cool.
he left.
All right, well,
Yours.
all right, cool. Yamal's obvious, so let me
Yeah.
put him over there.
Yeah,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll put him on the shelf.
It's a young player.
What about Rafinha then?
who? Rafinha had a mad season, Botty.
They were saying Nico Williams go take his place.
Yeah,
I don't think Rafinha is better than Dembele though.
I think Rafinha's better than Dembele.
I don't think he's better than Dembele.
He's had the best ever attacking Champions League season ever.
The new Champions League with the ridiculous new scenarios and everything else in it, I don't really count the statistics, especially attacking statistics, to mean that much. Rafinha's quality, no question. He's not better than Ousmane Dembele.
No, but
to me.
statistically, at the end of the day, if he wants to do that, it's fine. Because PSG won the Champions League.
That's facts.
So that's the biggest stat. And Dembele plays for PSG.
Okay.
He didn't
So-
lose to
but
Inter.
He lose to Inter.
But Rafinha's better than Dembele.
You think he's better than Dembele?
I think he's had a better year.
You don't think he's better than him?
No, I don't. I think he's had a Actually, you know what? No, I do think he's better, man. It's close. It's close.
You think it's I don't even think it's really close.
No, I think it's close. I think it's close.
I mean, season-wise, it's close. Player-wise, Dembele, I mean,
It's because of that down period.
the Barca.
Yeah, but now you look at him as a player. It's all there.
They said he
I
wasn't
thought you were
interested in
talking about
football.
Rafinha just then.
They said he wasn't interested in football. But Rafinha surprised me because at Leeds, I saw him as an inside forward. Barca, I see him in the 10.
Rafinha's a G, bro.
I'm like, wow.
Rafinha's a G, no question. We're talking about the difference between the best
He's
player in
left-footed,
the
you
world
know.
and maybe not the best
He
player.
shouldn't
in
even
the
be on that wing.
Who?
Rafinha.
What? He shouldn't be where? Dembele is both-footed.
Yeah,
He shouldn't be.
world. Dembele
Like,
could
what's
do
going
it
on?
all, bro? He's everything.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
And the other day we talked about is Mbappe the Ronaldo to Yamal's Messi? Is it actually? Are we just gonna watch Doue and Yamal for the next 10 years?
You think Doue wants that? You think Doue wants that? Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, I can't lie to you. The whole world said it, man. I watched him. I was like, yep, that is Neymar. Without the
Jed Spence said it first.
Jed Spence, big you up, man.
Jed
for
Spence said
once.
what?
Jed Spence said that's the best player I played against this year, and he's like the new Neymar.
When did they play against each other?
When he played last year,
Okay.
when France.
T. That's a special kid. And I agree. Obviously, Neymar had more of the flair. He's got a bit of flair, but this guy, let's throw him in there,
What
man.
is he, 19, 20?
Let's throw him in there, T.
19, yeah. He's a lot more cerebral. He's just, I want to go.
You know what's scary about PSG now?
Sorry, what were you saying?
You know what's scary about PSG now is the catchment area. Paris produces unreal players. They can migrate to all these different clubs around France because they do. They'll show up at all these different teams, even in academies. PSG know they're always going to be able to bring them back. France has been the best producer of talent for over the last 30 years in Europe. And now it looks like there is a generation of young French players that are actually just going to be the best in the world. And PSG have basically got full access to all of them.
Can we say my bad to me when I told you Luis Enrique is one of the best coaches in world football. You remember what you said to me, T?
Go on, what did I say?
I said, oh, this is proof of you and your bad research.
That sounds like me.
I was waiting for him to say that. He didn't say that.
That's the new one. Just making up lines.
No. Oh, I would say you definitely backed Luis Enrique a lot heavier than I ever did. And I
See,
was
because
definitely
Guardiola said that's the hardest coach he's ever faced. What? I'm thinking, where's Klopp? He said no, Enrique was the hardest they couldn't do with him.
Luis Enrique's a beast, and at Spain, he made a lot of big decisions that changed Spain and brought Spain back because Spain were living in the past.
See, he did a video where he told off Mbappe, got rid of Mbappe and won Champions League. What?
He didn't get rid of Mbappe.
Enrique didn't want Mbappe. Come on,
You didn't get rid of him.
So you think Enrique wanted Mbappe?
If Mbappe turned around to the owners of PSG and said, "I'll stay if you get rid of him," he's gone.
We hear that, T. But at the end of the day, Enrique was right about Mbappe.
Do you think Enrique could have got Mbappe to press?
No.
No, I don't think. Xabi Alonso apparently wants him to press, and that's already people are saying
A beef.
who knows? Yeah, but Xabi Alonso saying every player will defend in his team.
Do you think he should have stayed at PSG?
No, I think he should have left the contract before.
By the way, I watched the Vinny Jr documentary on Netflix the other day. Have you seen it?
I haven't. I can't watch those documentaries.
Not watching a 22-year-old documentary, man. It's not even, the story's not even finished.
Yeah, it was a great. It's a great. He's got a story. There's a reason. No, he has every right to have that documentary because of what he's won. But Mbappe's come.
Just wait.
destroyed him.
Just wait a few years.
That's it.
Why? What do you mean he's won it, T?
So
He's won the
So
Champions.
what, are we going to watch a Seni Mayulu documentary now because he scored in the Champions
When
League?
he wins
final?
World Cup, will he make a new doc?
Maybe you should have waited for. But T. Jay.
Jay?
Jay?
Jay? Jay?
Don't ever call me Jay. Alright, say no more.
Jay. Brazil ain't winning. Ain't winning.
But, yeah, I mean, Seni Mayulu scores in the Champions League final. Does he get a documentary?
The same as Vinny Jr. T.
Why? You don't know anything about Seni Mayulu. It might be a major, more dramatic story.
Seni Mayulu has a brother contracted to Bristol City.
Seni Mayulu is Congolese, right?
Yes.
Congolese are on the up.
Only one player out of 1,000 Flamengo players makes it to Europe. T. That's what they said to me in the doc.
Aren't 3 of them coming to Nottingham Forest this week?
Edu started his nonsense.
So Netflix are lying to me, T.
I think they might be from Botafogo.
Edu has started his nonsense. Oh, KDB to Napoli, man.
Kevin De Bruyne to Napoli.
You saw me Liverpool, you.
Wirtz was obviously their first choice. As soon as Wirtz came along, Kevin De Bruyne was like, I'm not just going to chill here.
Kevin De
doing
Bruyne
nothing.
hasn't got the legs to. Honestly, his name's got Al Hilal written all over it, man. Sorry, T, man. Honestly,
He's getting 2-3 year deal.
he ain't got the legs. He ain't got the legs.
It's for Serie A.
You don't need
guys.
legs.
Oh, for sure, of course not.
How can Chanaloglu just
stand and
sits
pivot,
there
man.
and just whips the ball around?
You ever see the fat tens in Sunday League?
Oh yeah,
They're the
Lee
coldest.
Trundles.
They're
yeah.
the coldest.
Do you know what I remembered the other day? I was at Lee Trundle's championship debut. He played Bristol City versus Scunthorpe. And it was unreal that day. You knew straight this guy's unreal. But he was a big guy.
Crowd, like, comment, and subscribe.
T, you know what? I've known you for 10 years, and on the 10th year, there's just new stories.
I have a lot to share. I have a lot to give.
So you should have a documentary then, T.
I don't think I've done enough for a documentary.
Misunderstood too. T, go.
Misunderstood too. I might have to get ChatGPT to make that poster. Misunderstood too, the documentary.
You guys have you've like fueled me to go and play my Foot Manager League tonight.
Just play the new one.
No.
Will you play the new one?
I'm not going to T.
Will you play the new one?
No.
Does
No, your
Daza?
database
I
is
don't
going to
have
be out of
time.
date.
Does
though.
Daza play the new one?
Yeah. But what's the time? You're still delivering right now. everyone in Daz's office finishes at 1. But because Daza reads and dresses like this, he's there till 6.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Remember, we've got an audio exclusive up on Apple and Spotify. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Leave us a comment. Just boost the algorithm. Just say something about something that we've talked about. Manchester United got a lot of attention. Are you grateful? You want to say thank you to us?
No, I was going to fart about foot. I might myself.
Thank you for coming. From my left, as always, FML. See you next week.